Furious Sussexes vow to reach net zero CO2 emissions after sadly refused by Queen in COP26. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have pledged Archie will go net zero by 2030, hours after the Queen didn't mention her grandson the Duke in her intensely personal COP26 speech. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who are currently living in their $14 million mansion in California, shared a mission statement on their Archie Foundation website today. They are making a bold commitment to combat the climate crisis. Last night, the Queen failed to mention Prince Harry in one of her most personal speeches ever at the opening of the Global Summit to discuss action on climate change. Her Majesty addressed world leaders with a powerful plea where she praised Prince Philip and gushed over Prince Charles and Prince William for carrying on her late husband's work to protect our fragile planet. On Tuesday, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex announced via their Archie site that they will work to reach net zero carbon emissions by the end of this decade, the first time anyone in the royal family has made such a pledge. Harry and Meghan commented that they have actively made choices to offset and balance their carbon footprint, but that nearly every activity in daily life results in the release of carbon into the atmosphere. They added that they will be looking at what they eat and how often they eat it, as well as their commute and use of heating and electricity, in order to cut down their footprint. Referencing COP, where world leaders and senior members of the firm have met this week, they said, as global leaders convene for COP26 to commit to solutions for our climate crisis, all of us at Archie, led by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, share our pledge towards a more sustainable future by becoming net zero by 2030. Our co-founders, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, have a long-standing commitment to the planet, both together and prior to their union, with global projects and partnerships dating back over a decade. They added they would be working with an independent consultant to track internet use, commutes, and electricity in home offices with the hope of going net zero by 2030. They added a link to netzeroclimate.org which explained how to go net zero. The website explains, net zero refers to a state in which the greenhouse gases going into the atmosphere are balanced by removal out of the atmosphere. The term net zero is important because, for CO2 at least, this is the state at which global warming stops. The statement was released hours after the Queen refused to mention her grandson in a deeply personal speech at the COP26 conference. Royal watchers have said the decision not to name-check her environmentalist grandson while addressing COP26 last night was a glaring omission because the Duke of Sussex and his wife Meghan have been very vocal about green issues. In a pre-recorded message for delegates in Glasgow last night, the Queen said, "It is a source of great pride to me that the leading role my husband played in encouraging people to protect our fragile planet lives on through the work of our eldest son Charles and his eldest son William. I could not be more proud of them." Her praise for her son and grandson came just days after Prince Charles spoke affectionately in public about William, but again failed to mention Harry, as he said, "I am very proud of my son, William, for his growing commitment to the environment and the bold ambition of the Earthshot Prize." As his relationship with his British family remains strained because of repeated patchots from the US, Prince Harry and Meghan have also been vocal about the need for action on climate change but are yet to give a statement as politicians and business leaders gather in Glasgow to thrash out a deal. The couple have also been branded hypocrites for their use of private jets, as well as their recent decision to publicly and financially back an ethical Wall Street fund that invests in oil and gas.